Hey y'all, what's going on? All right, seemed like what was it last Monday? I did a video. What is this? Some type of is this the spill? I know y'all. Y'all deal with me. Deal with me, please. Work with me. Deal with me. Whatever. Listen, ain't no rhyme nor motherfucking reason to this shit. I am gonna reserve for the next video the Married to Medicine if I even want to really discuss the bullshit. Yes, I saw the shit with the husbands on this, that, and the third. But for me, I had pretty much made up my mind how the fuck I felt about the situation on the first one. And that's pretty much the gist of it. But I will talk about it because I got to talk about the teeny weenies. And girl, I almost broke out in song, y'all. This is some random shit or whatever the fuck's on my mind. Okay? Did I not have my eyebrow up? Is that squint? Wait a minute. Okay. Did I not have my shit up talking about old dude who they all fell out about? The little teeny weeny, the one that has is getting ready to have her third baby, apparently by the trade girl. Oh, and now you done threw your glossy ad girlfriend, no glitter ad girlfriend out the motherfucking house. Now you pregnant with the Trey's baby, honey. Getting ready to have another one of the Trey's babies. Like, I don't understand. You look a fool, just don't come back. No, you should come back because you're going to need that coin. You're going to need that motherfucking coin for this third baby you're going to have as I watch you struggle to maintain the two babies. Not in the sense of finances or whatever. And your friend, even though I don't dig her, who was there trying to help you, bitch. Now what you gonna do with your smart ass? I know your type though, bitch. You one that'll hold a motherfucking man down. That motherfucker could be fucking your mama and you would still find a reason to be with him. So your dumb ass get what the fuck your little bitty teeny weeny ass dumb ass get. That's what the fuck you get. And keep on having these babies and shit in the midst of this problem. The fuck, bitch? You don't know nothing about no condoms or birth control? Shit. Now, look, I done had it with you, bitch. I know they got a little bitty IUD. Sit on my nail. IUD some motherfucking word, bitch. I take my little bead, bitch. Lock that shit down. Close them little knees up. This right here, bitch. I'm sick of you, honey. But I about fell out, y'all. When I seen the little, well, actually a couple of people sent it to me. One on Instagram and two of my loves on Facebook. And no, it was two on Instagram. Girl, bye. Yeah, I had to talk about this shit. I'm going to talk about the show, honey. But that motherfucker there, she done irritated the fuck out of me with that bullshit. And you dumb as hell and done let your friend go. Even though she's a meddling ass bitch and she do got a lot to say. You know, but, bitch, you done got pregnant by the trade, bitch. And I believe you knew this. Because from my understanding, just kind of some of the shit that I, just shit, word on the curve is that, he talks crazy to you. He does, you do whatever you got to do to try to hold him down. And he don't have no real talk. I believe you knew about it. I just believe you didn't want this shit to be out. But you would be the type to be like, okay, well, our time is our time. And you always talking about, well, it's it's between us, it's complicated. Bitch, you sure the fuck is right, it's complicated, bitch. He's the trade. The fuck? You not a bad looking little person, honey. I understand you when you have things going on and you have conditions in your bodies and things like that, you don't feel like you up to par with the rest of the motherfuckers. Maybe it's that they ain't up to par with you. How about that? How about start thinking that? Because I cannot believe, bitch, that you keep making these motherfucking decisions. You know what I'm saying? You're not making the decisions of a bitch who is confident within themselves. One thing about Miss Glittery Eyes, that bitch seemed like she got it together. Yeah, my tongue is... I got some cranberry juices, ain't tea. Side been hurting me. Anyway, So y'all, tell me what y'all think about this shit. Now let me move into some other shit. I got my phone in here, honey. Can somebody tell me, did y'all watch the motherfucking Oscars last night? And let me go on and get into this shit. Let me go on and say this. Yes, I know about the fiasco that went on with them, you know, what was it? The one movie was supposed to have the one, but they called the other one or whatever. Y'all, for me, I really felt bad for old dude who did the card thing. And then when the guy went up and said no, they really did win. The way he snatched the card from him, I really don't believe that he meant to. I don't know. It was some backstage shit. We need to look into all of that bullshit. What's the shade with it? You know, and I think he was used, you know, for that. I don't think that was his intention at all, was to make that kind of mistake. And he did try to, you know, rectify the issue. But then when old dude snatched the card from him, I was like, wait a minute, bitch. Shit, that's when the Oscars went to the motherfucking WWE or some shit. The fuck, is that it? WWE? Honey, I just feel like they bringing the R&B divas back. Anywho, I just thought it was a bit merch. I'm glad for everybody that won. Viola Davis, honey, her speech that she gave was absolutely fabulous. She looked stunning to me. She did. Oh my God, her and Taraji P. Oh, although I do feel like Taraji should have got something, y'all. Okay, maybe I'm biased. As far as I'm concerned, all of them should have got something for that motherfucking movie. But Taraji, baby, you pulled it out because you know they drug your ass, I think it was on the Golden Globes or one of them when you had on that motherfucking R2D2 mama's dress on, bitch, when you was shoved in it, your shoulders pushed forward and what the hell? Whatever it was, bitch, you looked a wreck. But, bitch, you came through last night, and I was like, look at her. You looked so glamorous and just, girl, you did that. You, Viola Davis, countless others. I wasn't in awe of so many on the Oscars or whatever, you know, and I love to watch the gowns and galas, okay? Gowns and galas, I love that. Just for the outfit. So they could have just did the red carpet and I could have been like, okay. You know, and I'm good money. But let me see who else. Yeah, I'm trying my best not to go. If you're on my Instagram, you already know what I had to say about the bitch who was doing the red carpet shit. They in there talking about the red carpet. Everybody's in there pretty much looking decent, but except that orange bitch that's always overly tan. That bitch look like she getting ready to just fall out. You know, but there was this one chick on there, baby. Oh, Lord, if you're on Instagram and the Much Love page, you already know what I had to say, honey. Listen, I'm a big girl my motherfucking self, but they had that bitch in that ham hock green dress, baby. And she was just bleeding over into the next person sitting next to her. And then it was just like somebody had put a big motherfucking something in front of her. I was like, bitch, look, bitch, they got girdles and spanks. Now, a couple of my loves said that wasn't spankable. It wasn't girdable. It wasn't lacquerable. Bitch, I'm telling you, I would have been trying. Bitch, when I knew they was inviting me, however many months ago, bitch, I'd have had them to make me a motherfucking corset. Do you hear me? I would have been on the phone with Candy, Sweeter Dick. Girl, look. I'm going to need listen, they didn't invite me to this thing, honey, and I'm all right. How you doing, boo? Yes. How's the kids? Well, you give them some sugar for me. How's mom? All right, girl. And I seen you in the last little thing that you did. What was it for the, what did the shade room, girl? You was killing it as usual. But look, bitch, this is what everybody's fine. Look, girl, let's get down to the nitty motherfucking gritty. Now, I went on your site and I'm looking, and it looked to me like y'all only go to a certain size in these corsets. to get snatched. You know, I want to get snatched. So what I'm up. Yeah, but oh, that's so sweet of you. You think your Lord decides to fit me. You so sweet, baby. We don't, yes, I know it, Pudding. Okay, so listen, I'm going to need you to get on the motherfucking bat phone or some motherfucking word, and I'm going to need you to call them.
Building is way too lit. Look at the
really? Did I hit it with my... Wait a minute, girl. Let me stop you.
Looks like the baby.
Hold on, girl. Wait a minute. Sorry, girl. Anyway, girl. So what I'm going to need you to do, I don't know who it was, honey. You know how to be doing. Remember them old three-way calls and the party line? So listen, I'm going to need you to get me one of them ones. Yeah, I'm going to need one because I'll be going to a function and I want to really be snatched. Like I don't want to know it's my own body. It's one of them occasions, girl. I'm just saying, I'm going to need, so I'm letting you know now, you know, so that you can, okay, yeah. And I need one that I can pull on because I can't have none that, you know, I got to have something down maybe on the thighs a little bit, but maybe not on the thighs because I got my own ass and hips. So, you know, I don't need none of that assless shit. I love it too, baby. I don't need none of that. Be careful. So yeah, can you give me one of them? And I don't need to snap, you know. Okay, girl, that's what I need. Cause I ain't gonna be able to have me on there looking like that big ass, the green fat ass lantern. And the fat ain't even the motherfucking problem, bitch. Clearly, I got weight on me and I'm a big girl. Okay, I'm a big woman. All right? And I will not. Girl, that's them trying to bust in again. Hold on.
This building is way too lit.
Okay, girl, I don't know who in the world. Listen, I will not look like a fat ass orange wrapped in green screen paper. Nah, and I had somebody try to tell me, girl, your stuff is distributed different now, girl. That's why hers look like that. Listen, figure out how my shit's distributed and get with your distributor or whoever and get me, I want the total snatch, bitch. I don't want back rows or nothing. I want to go from 20 something to 4. Can you do that? You can't do that? Okay. Do the best you can, bitch. You see where I'm going with this shit. You see how ridiculous it needs to be. I'm going to have to stand up the whole time. All right. We'll have the ambulance on standby. Okay, girl. All right. Back. Child, that's how the fuck it would have been. Okay, and shout out to Candy, Sweet Addictions TV. Okay? Because, bitch, I would have been snatched the fuck up. Now, I'm not saying... And see, it's not about her being plus size or whatever. And y'all know, the way they go out of their way, just listening to them, the way they go out of their way to hook the thin sisters up, they be donating them dresses and wanting them to wear their shit. Could nobody put her in nothing better? Her hair wasn't together. Her makeup wasn't together. It just looks like she went there in a moo-moo. She went there in my house dress shit. You know, and it's just unfair. Now, you mean to tell me there are no designers out there, nor stylists that are out there dressing plus size women and even, super plus, BBSS or what? I forgot how it goes. But at any rate, everybody don't just go to a 26 or 28. You know what I mean? You mean to tell me it ain't nobody out there? Bitch, you got to be out your motherfucking mind. But that's that total disregard that they have for us. Like, well, y'all ain't supposed to look cute anyway. Bitch, I beg the motherfucking differ. Shit, at the Oscars, she deserved the right to look as beautiful as the folks she was critiquing, which was shade within this motherfucking self. Which she didn't critique anybody, really. But she was on the fashion thing. And they was just all trying to overlook. Oh, y'all, they had the whore of Babylon's mother on there. In some motherfucking... Bitch, at what age are we gonna stop you from putting on this motherfucking see-through shit, bitch? I'm about sick of you, bitch. She's up there, and she's like, oh... And I was so glad and to see you. Oh, and they never really said she looked gorgeous. Just glad you out, bitch. The fact that you tried to come out here in this motherfucking ham hock ass dress. You know, it just irritated me. Because I know they could have done a better job with her. And there was better placement. She looked extremely uncomfortable on that couch. And it just, it irritates me. Look, bitch, it is big women out here. And we can come the fuck through. Somebody is pulling Adele together. I'm not, and usually they'll bring that motherfucking belching bitch all the way together. You know what I'm saying? And she'll look cute on her shit. Yes, Adele do got a waistline or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like my love said, is distributed differently. But that tells me that there's somebody out there. So why they couldn't make her nothing? Y'all don't know. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to make sure y'all know. Hold on, let me get it. Oh, let me get it, y'all. Hold on, because I was over it. I was fucking over it. My screen's all finger dusty. Y'all see it? That's her right there. Now, you mean to motherfucking tell me that she was comfortable? That she really wanted to go out in that. Whether she's short and big or not. Fuck that. You can still pull it together and come through. And they could have tried to do something for her. Now, some of y'all gonna be like, girl, what if she didn't want nothing different? Then, bitch, I need somebody to talk her into a fucking. Somebody gotta be her motherfucking friend. Shit. Somebody got to be her friend. Now, that's some bullshit derived straight from motherfucking hell. But that's what they do. They don't do that to me all the motherfucking time. Because, bitch, I'm going to get this motherfucking dough of mine kneaded and pent and primped and shit. Shit, I wouldn't give a fuck if I don't put no motherfucking lacquer on, bitch. I'm going to have on some motherfucking body appropriate ass outfit. Shit, I'm not going to let them have me looking a fool on the most glamorous day. And the key is that you got me in here talking about what everybody else is wearing. Fuck out of here. Anywho, let's move on. Let's move the fuck on. I just had to talk about that because I get so irritated in the way they try to do us. And it just makes me mad, y'all. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go to Anyway, so on top of that, now I know y'all waiting on me to mention this motherfucking Nicki Minaj shit, and I had things to say about it on, on social media or whatever. And this time I didn't come in saying why I wasn't in here, y'all. If I'm not 100%, I at myself, and I'm not 100%, but I guess I feel like at least someone like myself, I just feel like I need to stay off, even though I'm like, I want to push through. But if I don't have anything to talk about, I'm not going to just say, oh, you know what I mean? Just pull some shit out my ass. Like, bitch, I need to be in it. And I'm trying to push through or whatever. And this motherfucking menopause, bitch, let me tell you something. And I think that has a lot to do with it too, y'all. Y'all know my motherfucking name memory shit is fucked up. It is. As far as names and things, I've always been horrible with it. But bitch, I be delayed. I will be in a full conversation. And as soon as I had that motherfucking thought about what the hell I'm getting ready to say, bitch, it will be gone. Like I'm like jumbled and shit. And I've done some research. And I'm like, this is some bullshit. They got to have something. Now y'all done got, and I will say this. On a lot of recommendations that I've gotten from a lot of my loves, those who may be going through menopause. I had a mother, a grandmother, something going through it, and have given me information on what can be helpful, has really helped me. But I don't like this cloudiness. TMI, honey, I'm a pre-pope, pre-syndrome right about now. Counting down the motherfucking days. Shit. And I'm on the edge from that. As we build up to the shit, I'll be like, oh, Lord, this shit's getting ready to come. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck? And then I got to have hot flashes too. Like, I cannot protest that shit enough. Bitch, listen, the older I get, the more I hate my coochie. And I love femininity. I love that I was born as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my femininity. But bitch, the older I get, the more I be like, you know what? If I could have all of this femininity without this motherfucking uterus, bitch, I have never wanted to just be, oh, y'all. God, I was great. Look. Okay. Like, without this, although I do want my vajay because, but I guess it's give and take. I don't know. Bitch, sometimes I just want that femininity, honey. Just that and not all the rest of the shit that comes with it. And it's just like, fuck this, you know what I'm saying? And I know it goes with it, but y'all wake up a lot of times and I'll be like, I fucking hate this. And I think I'm 47, so that shit's got to be kind of early. Now, my mother's good friend went through it in her 20s after she had her first child. Now, that's super early, but I do know that some people go through it early, but, you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, bitch, I ain't got to look for that until 50-something. Really? Bitch, I can't with all of this. I'm on the motherfucking edge. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm making all kind of weird faces and shit that I normally wouldn't feel no way about it. I would just let it go over my motherfucking head. I just not go over my head, but just ooze off my shoulder and run off of me like, bitch, you could say some shit like, on the day when I'm feeling some kind of way, I prefer whole wheat over honey oat wheat, bitch, I could fuck you up. The fuck is wrong with you not wanting honey oat? Like the weirdest fucking shit. Y'all, the other day I was trying, now look, okay, I'm gonna be, okay? The other day, now there's a ritual that I go through when put, my drawers and shit on. With the leg and stuff, I got it down to a motherfucking science, okay? Do that shit, hold this one down, get this one in, hold that down, lift this up. It's a whole ritual of getting it in. Anybody who has any type of paralysis as it pertains to lower extremities, whether it be both or all or one, you will know what the fuck I'm saying. And so I'm putting the shit and I'm doing my regular shit. Now, I done got this motherfucker, this dead bitch in there, okay? It was this one, this bitch that and this was exactly what the fuck. I was like, bitch, I couldn't, oh God, y'all. It was like I could not get my foot in the draw leg part. And it just caused me to fucking lose it. In my mind, okay, this shit has bled over to this leg. What the fuck is going on? I can't even do that. Have I forgot do I not know how to do this shit? I'm not going to get nobody to help me. This my good side. Bitch, I was told the fuck up. I'm talking about, oh Lord, this is it. Bitch. After it passed, about 15 or 20 minutes after I had my toe, after draw gate, after I had my whole motherfucking breakdown about this shit, I'm upset with myself again because I'm like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? If a bitch wrote you and said I need a helper sister out, bitch, I just snapped over a draw leg. Now, y'all know I would be as compassionate as I could, but I would be like, bitch, now we got to push through. And then I'm feeling all kinds of like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like, y'all. Anywho. Oh. Now I'm going to get into the intermittent fasting. That's a whole video in itself. That motherfucking shit. Hold on. Let me go back to what I was going to. Y'all, any suggestions on, other than, and just to let y'all know, that I'm not motherfucking kidding. I know y'all going to say, write this shit down or whatever. Bitch, I'm already prepared to do that. And I'm not this girl. You know what I'm saying? If I ain't in school or whatever, I'm not this girl. But maybe that's beneficial. That's aggravating the fuck out of me. And maybe it's just a natural change of shit. You know. So anyway, suggestions on that, please. If you've made a video, if you do make videos and you talked about this, leave the link below, bitch. Much love from KY at iCloud.com and email my ass. I don't give a fuck. And if you decide to leave your number in the email, bitch, I'll call you. I'm just saying, it's that serious. Now, let me go on to what I want to talk about. I just want to go on to what I want to talk about. What everybody has been going ham bananas over, Remy Ma, and the way she read the dog shit out of Nicki Minaj. There is no comeback. Nicki, bitch, you could make a whole CD committed to Remy, bitch. From the motherfucking illustration on the video, the little you broke up and shit, bitch. From that to the motherfucking end, there is no rebuttal. I'll come back for you. Even though you tried to come back with some shit, and I was like, you know, you got on Instagram and, you know, and of course you talking about numbers and who's selling this, that, and the third. But you know, bitch, if it's at least, and I kind of quote 5 motherfuckers checking your dollars before you, bitch, how real is it? You know, I'm sure you got money down. Money down. But I'm trying to understand, and I think what it is all of this time, it's not that there's been no competition. Because really and truthfully, had Mulan not had distorted herself, I'm looking at her right now on the Much Love page, bitch. I know you glad to have some cronies, honey, somebody on your side, anything going against Nicki. But bitch, it's too late for you to have any gratification, bitch. You are somebody, I don't know who you are. I mean, like, really you could have got at Nicki. If you really, you know what I'm saying? You could have spit some shit at her if you about that life. Bitch, instead of trying to add this, suck this, put this, bitch, you're a joke. Bitch, you look like everybody on the Suicide Squad movie. It's pathetic. But I don't understand, and I never will understand, that you could not see how beautiful you were before you did this shit to yourself, bitch. Oh, girl, bitch, I need you on Botched. That's what I need. But back to Remy and Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki, you ain't had nobody go up against you, even though you have. But everybody's just being kind of following behind your Barbie doll shit because you've been the only thing out. When really you're not the only thing out. It's just that they never let any of these other women get out there with you. It was like you were the creme de la creme. Bitch, you not. No. You a gimmick. Apparently at some point, long before you went and got worked on and start being the whatever the fuck you are now, you had some bars. But now you a fucking gimmick. So now when you are approached and read and a bitch read you for 6 to 7 minutes, you ain't got nothing for her, and you know you don't, because Remy is a lyricist. Bitch, you know you don't. Bitch, you know you don't. I imagine you and Roman and the rest of them sick motherfuckers in your head was like, was she talking to you? No, bitch, she was talking to you. Roman, she's talking to you, bitch. Bitch, I laughed the entire time. Then you kind of seemed like you tried to throw, at one point though, Beyonce in it or some shit. And it's just like, bitch, stop reaching. She let your ass have it. Bitch, she reached for your brother. She reached for your ass and the unfuckability. What's wrong, boom, boom? For, what was it, 90 days? She said, you know, you couldn't do that. Didn't even give him no cap. And you didn't even have no thotties for him or whatever. I guess if you was gonna let him fuck somebody else. Bitch, she done talked about who he done fucked, who he done sucked, who you done done. She laid into every aspect of your life. There is no comeback. There really is none. And I kept thinking, now we had this whole conversation. I was like, now, you know what? When I listened to the shit that I guess was supposed to be somewhat a comeback, I was like, well, I was thinking, sister bitch went to your brother and brought out his pedophilia. I was like, I wonder if she gonna say something about, Remy and her miscarriage. I'm like, well, yeah, y'all. Now, when a bitch dig that deep, and she really didn't dig it, she probably could go deeper. But when a bitch reach for your family, bitch, all motherfucking shit is off. All bets is off, bitch. Yeah, And I was like, well, if she do turn around and do that, bitch, this is a motherfucking, bitch, you done dug on her family, bitch. Now she got to go and get in yours. And I'm like, what the fuck could Remy say about that shit? But I'm sure Remy then in return would have been ready to lay hands on her. Which, if she done paid for her pedophilia brother's wedding and shit, I'm sure she felt some kind of way about you saying what you said. It's just that Nikki ain't about that life as far as that's concerned. She pretends to be. She writes about certain things, or she has ghostwriters to write about certain things, but she ain't about that motherfucking life. So I guess she wouldn't go that motherfucking deep. And then I was like, well, maybe she didn't go that deep. Maybe it's yet to motherfucking come. Not that I'm saying that that's okay, really. Remy could have left the brother out because she had annihilated your ass without that. Yeah, I mean, that was just, she didn't have to, but that was her motherfucking clap back. She done gave you a motherfucking chance. Your motherfucking ass, every time you turn around, you throwing shots, bitch. You campaigned and got your ass elected. And you can't even save motherfucking face. And what are your stands? The bars or something? The barbs or something? Bitch, yeah, look, and I'm telling you now, I'm just calling it as I motherfucking see it, bitch. I will melt each and every one of you plastic bar whores, okay? So don't come with this. It's my motherfucking opinion, bitch. Okay? All right? Remy read her ass for dust. She deaded your ass, girl. It ain't no motherfucking comeback, bitch. It's gonna take you 16 years to come back, bitch. And then it's too late, bitch. Cause see, the way she was able to get that together in a short amount of time lets you know that she can go off the head, bitch. Where you gonna actually need a motherfucker to write your shit. You gonna need to, have somebody go through it, paraphrase, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Turn that up. Now we got the final copy. Print that shit out. Oh, this is what I got. Then, bitch, you got to practice and memorize it. Girl, she tore your ass up, bitch. Listen, I'm going to have to say, the way she tore your ass up, bitch, that constitutes a motherfucking fight, bitch. And really, you shouldn't even be trying to fight about a read, bitch. When a motherfucking bitch come at you and you done came at her and y'all say the verbal, bitch, it is what it is. You took a loss. All I can say, if a bitch come to me with the verbal and win, the bitch won. I'm that kind of bitch gonna be like, you know what? You know what I'm saying, bitch? I will shake my lips up next time and come back with some better shit. But it ain't no comeback for you. There's not. I mean, you'll make music and your stands will be there. But as far as you rebuttaling her, I don't see it, y'all. Y'all tell me where y'all at with that shit. And y'all can't say that I'm no motherfucking Remy Moss stan, but I was glad she was out. Y'all know she irritated the fuck out of me on Love and Hip Hop. And when she said Love and Hip Hop, girl, she dated you. I had to, I seen some of that, that character flaw in that bitch when she was trying it. But I wanted to see her make it with the music and this, that, and the third, And then you talked about whether she's making money or not or whatever, then she hit you off with the fact you don't have your masters and this, that, and the third, bitch. And, girl, you just a joke right about now. It is what it is. Just, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Just rest yourself. Just rest yourself. Now, what else did I want to talk about, y'all? It was something. And how do y'all feel about her? Wait a minute, what was this? What is it? Today, like she hadn't already been Okay, mistake trying to involve her. She did try to involve her. She really did. You know, like, girl, leave her where she's at. Leave her up where she's at, honey. Let Beyonce have her babies and get on some motherfucking word. Bitch, you a real bitch. Stand on your motherfucking own. Just stand in your shit, bitch. She got you. Either take the motherfucking loss, which you have no other choice, or I took a loss on that one, but bitch, I'm going to come back at you, and I'm going to get at you. You know, do it that way. But I don't see no comeback. Y'all tell me if y'all see something for her. Let me see what else. What else did I want to talk about, honey? I lightweight want to talk about these motherfucking queens on Vivica's show, honey. But I think I done gave them as much time as they need. Vivica, girl, you alright with me, but honey, you need to leave these motherfucking dirt queens. A few of them where the fuck they at with they messy motherfucking asses. Some bitches, some motherfuckers just don't deserve to be off of Instagram. I can't. Y'all, it's something I wanted to talk about that was in the... Oh, Lord, what was it? Is it in the news? Of course, there's always something in the motherfucking news, y'all. And you know, and I want this to kind of be light or whatever. You know, because I was feeling like maybe I was leaning and being a little too political or whatever, but in this climate, it's needed. You know what I'm saying? To talk about what's going on and how it may impact, you know, our community. Not may, it is. Y'all are watching the decline of our country right now, right before your motherfucking eyes. You're watching it. You're watching the Republicans who really are the stance that we need, but they're so busy wanting to get their agenda pushed through that they're willing to let the country go down. And I just never thought that they would have went that far, but they're willing to do that. McConnell and the rest of them. Y'all, today I read about this is about the second or third time they tried to put this law in action here in Kentucky where it says, you know, to teach, you know, have a class that teaches the Bible in school. Now, of course, the evangelicals, you know, they want that to be. But here's the issue, and the way they're trying to package this shit is, it's like it would help with literature and this type of thing. But we are, you know, and you got people arguing right now about church and state and what it really means, this, that, and the third. Why do you feel, even though Trump and the nationalists and the rest of them are namely, number one, fighting for the pure white blood, their, you know, supremacy, them wanting to be set apart, them feeling innately a right to this country as if it's theirs. With that said, Trump's motherfucking ass went along with Bannon in the way he thinks that in they blood, they, you know, they makeup makes them superior to us and all others. That makes them more superior. The way they meant to be that way. It's already been proven. Bitch, the devil is a lie. And I need to know these scientists that you're talking about. I'm trying to understand if you blinked out that part of history where your ass was in the cave. I mean, are we going, okay. Are we gonna bleep out the part when you was over in your none of it? You don't remember any of it? No, it just didn't happen. You invented everything, even though you don't innovate anything. All right. You mean to tell me you're superior, but the race white is superior? And when he said it, it was superior to all race, not just black. This, that, and the third. And, you know, just going into genetics and this, that, and the third. And really it could be refuted, as they say, because they say that Asians have much higher, you know, IQs than others, which I don't know that you all have, you know, documented everybody. I don't know, because, you know, I you know, I'm sorry. So you're saying only Asians, they're the only ones that are smart. I'm not taking it from them. They may be smart, but with the highest IQs, I don't know. But they're saying on that alone makes you not superior. That group alone makes you not superior. Going according to what you're saying. That group alone makes you not. I'm just saying, some would say anybody that wouldn't have sense enough to know that you're stinking and know that you need to wash your ass would make you subpar. At some point, I ain't saying because y'all washing the fuck out of yourselves now, which I guess. But what I'm saying is, if you don't, superior, and you ain't got, the shit that you have is gained by treachery. Okay. But let me move forward. Let me just get off of that for a minute, because that's a horse of another color, and I get so animated as it pertains to that because it is so ass backwards. But let me go back to this bullshit. So them wanting to have, they want to say they want to do it as a form of literature. Who? No, you won't. And this, that, and the third. But really, it is to, like I said to you all, they want to control the narrative. There's really only one, even though it's in there, the separation of state and church. And I know that it can be argued on both ends of what it means. So no need to break that down to me. I do clearly know that there's another way that it could be argued. So no need to do that. I already know. I've chose to go with the latter. Okay. So people were arguing back and forth, and it's like, can they just go to school? And of course, as I'm looking at these people comment, they get to talking, and I was like, ooh, we really are going back to the dark motherfucking times, ain't we? The motherfuckers start talking about paganism and how they were leaving. The reason why they came here was to go against persecution. They didn't want to follow the Catholics, and isn't that funny? Seems like the same thing you're doing over here. Huh? It just seems reminiscent. And I don't mean this just to white folks. I mean to you, gullible ass motherfucking black folks too, who only see one thing. I'm going to say that. As long as they got something to feed you and spoon feed you, you're going to continue to eat that shit. And I say, get your eater home. But the thing is that you want to be against the Muslims. And this is what they believe, that the Muslims, and I told you about how they felt about having the babies and that how the rate that they're having children and this, that, and the third, and why they so crazy about this abortion. It's not about any baby other than their baby. That's why when you go to the pro-life site, all you see is white babies. The narrative. It's not about that, because clearly, they have established at what rate they are or aren't having children. And they cannot have these now more educated women who are white women taking charge of their life saying, I don't fucking want that. They don't want that, because that breaks down their numbers. Because they will always have a us-them mentality. Always. So they cannot have the numbers going up. To them, the Muslims are having more babies, but then they are here more to what you really want than you do. Because they really don't get down with abortions or birth control. They really do, 90% of the time, be virgins when they get married. Where you Christians, okay, I'm going to give you 50-50. I'm going to give you 50-50 total version. You got some that don't kiss or nothing. I am saying hymen version because I do know that in some circles, like I said, y'all sucking and taking it every which way but except that hymen. But they really do practice that. Everything you trying to say is so good, and they all so radical. But when we point out the radicals in Christianity, no, we can't say that. But we got to point that shit out when it looks just like your shit. When 9 times out of 10 is the result of some shit that you done. But we not gonna talk about that. No, because that would be absolutely wrong for us to talk about you did something wrong. Our people were killed, burnt, hung, tortured in the name of Christianity, Catholicism, and so many other religions. But the one thing we won't say, Christians, they do no wrong. So they argue, no, our book needs, this country was founded on that. You motherfuckers was running from the queen and didn't want to be under that shit, came over here, didn't want to be under the Catholics, this, that, and the third, ran over here and started your own shit. Now, the theory is that you still was grasping a hold to what was in whichever branch of that book that you're reading. We're going to kind of bring it over here and being true to Catholic and some of they shit, because you took on they traits. We going to come over and, we got to kill them. We got to take their shit. What you say? We got to kill them. They ain't did nothing to us, but we do have to kill them. I mean, why should we have to care? Because aren't we superior? Because somehow y'all got fog in a motherfucker when you was in the mountains or the caves or wherever the fuck you was at. And you forget totally about where civilization started. Where human beings, began or whatever. Human beings, just human beings. You forget that. And, child, look. They arguing back and forth on this shit. I pray that, if they want to offer it as an elective, so be it. But make sure you offer a class about the Quran, a class about Buddhism, a class about Oshun, so many others, since you're saying that you're using it for literature and storytelling and explain it all. And the motherfucking Satan followers, they not getting ready to let you go. So you might as well come up with that too. Since you want to say that they're trying to overtake yours, they want theirs to be the only thing, which is the same thing you want. If you follow it back, Muslim, the Islam, and the Christianity hit the door to Africans about the same time. In some sects, they do believe that. But, I guess, it's up to interpretation. But this shit's been going on forever. And to be quite honest, y'all not gonna topple them. You're not. It's just like they're not going to topple the Jews. Period. This is another thing within itself, being that you're saying you're Christians, you all want to lean like y'all for the Jewish faith or whatever, but I find that a lot of you all are white nationalists, alt-right, KKK, a lot of you all are that. Anti-Semitic. So I'm wondering how that works, and what Bible are you reading out of that would not have had just Holy Bible, any of that would not have had Jesus as a Jew? Oh, okay. Just wondering what Bible that came from. Because my understanding, even in the Quran, that Jesus is mentioned, but he is mentioned as a prophet. Now, those who are Muslims, if I'm wrong, please correct me, steer me in the right direction so I can go look it up for myself. But that's the understanding that I have. I may be wrong on that, that it's not void of him. So I'm trying to understand, which thing are you going to be? If you're going to be hate-filled and be for that, then be that. But do not mask it under being a member of the body of Christ. And I should have said the church building, folks, because I don't consider you all what you're saying you are. You claim that you follow Christ and you believe in that, but you're full of nothing but hate. And I would have you to find out exactly what God you're serving. I really want you to check that out. Because, I mean, I don't know how you could follow him, but you be so hate-filled. I don't know how your lineage could be so treacherous. You know, just the things that, but yet, I don't know. And with that being said, I would say the same thing for those that are a part of that select group. See, because I can't say, I said you church building folks, not the members of the body of Christ, what I would deem to be true Christians that follow him. You all can't all be put in the same boat either. With the Muslims, you know, same when you say they, you know, radical, and you can't lump them all in. No, not at all. That's all I'm saying. And guess what? Even after all that stuff is said, for anybody that runs across this, I still believe in the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. I believe in, you know, following him or whatever. And honey, let me go ahead and say, because I done cuss all up and through this here. So I will go ahead and say, honey, I'm fully a sinner, and I ain't even trying to pose as nothing other than that. I pray that he will have mercy on me. That's what I pray. I pray to get better every day. And who knows? Maybe one day I will be profanity free. I have tried it numerous times. Or whatever. But I still believe, and I know there is no me without him or whatever. But I don't believe the people that are kicking over Jewish stones and, you know, vandalizing and this, that, and the third, and all of them fall under white nationalist Christian. No, you're not. Are you confusing it with the Antichrist? I'm just not understanding. The guy who just killed, shot at the Indians, not Indians, but the group of folks that came from India, and one died. He said, you don't belong here, and shot them. I guess he assumed, you know, because I guess we all look alike, you know, that whole thing. But that can, you know, vote both ways. Just on the strength of that, kill them. Every day, you hear more and more about these motherfucking KKK, this Christian nationalists, this, and the purity of. There is no pure white. Please know it. You know that if you did a DNA. Shit, you know that if you looked in your own Bible and looked at where creation started. You know you was a digression. But still, God is good. And here you are today. Anywho, with that said, my intent is to never, you know, hurt anybody's feelings, because I think, is it crazy that I think my loves are all human beings? Like, we human beings, and they, now I really do not consider them human. People who are racist, like, y'all, I can't say that enough. Like, I really do not consider them as humans. But just to keep your feelings from being hurt does not mean that I'm not going to talk about what's good. Or I've said this before, and I mean that. You know, anything that voted for Trump, to me, is not human. Really, to me, I just really don't see them as nothing but dogs. And I mean that. And that's black, white, blue, or yellow. Cream, beige, blackish, whatever. I don't. I really, really don't. And even if it was a family member of mine that voted for Trump, I'd still be like, I see that motherfucker as a dog. So now we got puppies in our family. All right? I'm just saying, I'm going to be clear on that. You know, I really don't see them any other way because I'm seeing nothing but hate from them. And that, to me, is subhuman. You know, so I really do see them as that. Anywho, I done went on with this, y'all. Guess what Much Love is doing for March? And I don't, you know what? I'm not even going to tell you. I'm going to let y'all see. But I'm going to let y'all guess. Leave it below. Just put your guesses down there. What you think I'm doing for March. I'm not even going to say it. Just guess. Just, I mean, you know, let your shit run with you or whatever. Just guess. I'm just saying, just guess. All right? So, anywho, I'm out. I will watch this. I am going to talk about the little hookers and stuff and talk about Married to Medicine, but I'm going to talk about them the day that it comes on. It's just, you know, because I really don't, you know, I'm a little over Married to Medicine. I really am. And y'all, I've been going back looking at Into the Badlands. Listen, I'm talking about that. I think that's my new True Blood. And if you've been with me for a while, bitch, you know what True Blood meant to me. Do you hear me? So, I'm just saying, brush up on your shit. Because whether you want to fucking hear it or not, the Badlands will fucking be talked about. I don't give a damn. I was going to talk about Emerald City, but it was kind of a mixed thing. It was like I had loves. It was like, Then I said, well, let this be a show I enjoy. You know. And a lot of y'all wasn't going to be ready for Taboo. Cause Taboo, this motherfucker, oh, y'all, some ancestral shit going on. There's some real dank going on. And I kind of felt like that might have been a little too touchy. It wasn't that I didn't want to, but I just thought, ooh, honey, when talking about the sister getting his sister wet, his sister straddling him and riding him, child, let me tell y'all, it's some voodoo, hold down, guts and shit getting cut out, spirits and shit laid on the lake, ancestral, first drag house ever. Y'all, I'm just saying, and I felt like, whoo, this is a bit much. So that's why I kind of restrained from and said, let that be one I enjoy. But hot damn it, we're going to talk about the Badlands. There was 6 episodes that came on last year. It starts in March, and that's not what I'm going to be doing for March. Well, I mean, you know. But go and check it out. You can watch all 6 of them. I'm guaranteeing you that you won't be upset that you did. Okay, we can watch this shit and talk about it as we talk about the underground and shit. Yes, I have been watching the squad or whatever. Y'all know I don't like anything that has sororities in it. Real talk. And I was on Facebook Live, and the young lady who produced the sorority girl, remember that whole controversy? She was on my Facebook Live and was chatting with us, this, that, and the third. Very nice. And we were kind of talking about, I don't do that because I don't have, you know what I'm saying, to each his own. I don't have anything good to say about that because I know what that goes back to. I know what it means for me. So I just, although, I will say, judging from the way, and then I don't like this whole motherfucking crony shit, how they gonna come for her. You know what I'm saying? Just because she's a female, the good old boys, and even, see what I'm saying? Taking on the traits of the oppressor. See, that's why I can't fuck with them like that. Now, it may not be that deep for a lot of folks. It may just be a storyline. But for me, my man, I'm always turning. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can have that. So, with that said, Badlands, Underground, Greenleaf, yes, Greenleaf, honey, I can't wait to get, when the bitch come back, rode hard and put away wet, okay? Yes, Greenleaf. So anywho, y'all guess what it is for March? Guess. No, I was telling them, will you give me a cigarette in there? Mm-hmm. Guess what? Oh, can I get those list of teas? I know y'all like, bitch, go back to the other video. Yeah, because there might be a tea that helps you with, like, mind cloudiness. or whatever. Loose leaf, remember. Because I really want to try some teas. I just got me a glass tea kettle. But now I wish I wouldn't have went for the glass because I have to take and put this metal thing in between the teapot and the eye. Like, you know, if you don't have a gas range. And I don't have, it's not gas. I don't have gas anymore. So I have to take that, put it on it, and sit that in between. And then you have to really, it has to be on really, really low. When really, if I would have went for the regular one, because I wanted one, I just wanted an old time tea kettle. But I thought with the glass, it, you know, that doesn't hinder the flavors of your teas. Where sometimes when you get the old timey ones, or even the ones that's newer, it does, you know, kind of hinder the flavor of the teas. But I'm kind of wishing I didn't go for that. But whatever, I did, you know. So leave some teas below or whatever. I do want to share with you all. I'm going to come back in and share this with y'all. I'm going to show y'all the new shit that's coming. And I want to share these 4 pigments that I have. These are HD pigments from Deshay Cosmetics. And she has foundation and eyeliners. Yes. And eyeliners. Let's see. If you saw me on Live Friday, then you saw me with her foundation on. And it did it for me. Like, you were able to see, and I, you know, showed it to you all and everything. So you might want to go to the page. Although my motherfucking lips was chapped, bitch. I came on just to talk, but didn't bother to put shit on these lips. Child. Anywho, y'all. So I'm going to get off of here. I'm going to come back in because I want to talk about some quick SCENTSY stuff. You know, hopefully I haven't been bombarding y'all with that. And listen, 2 days later, I'll be back, y'all. I can't talk about it now. I'll be back. Much love.